Que pasa, amigos? Not sure how well you can hear me with the sound of the traffic over here, but I am enjoying a nice, sweltering, hot and humid walk to the mechanic's shop. We had a really fun day yesterday. Kids went to a pool at a place we might be living at soon. Hung out for a few hours swimming and enjoying the nice weather. Me and Tom went back to Punta Mita to handle some business. Got back, loaded up the kids in the car to head home, and there was a unnerving screeching coming from the front tires of my Suburban. I had just brought, prior to us leaving Suburban, to a shop in Excelsior. I got all new brakes, rotors in the back, fixed something along the lines of a pump for my air conditioning or a blower or something like that. And they said I had 35% left on my brakes in the front, and that would get me to Mexico and back. And I said, well, I'm not coming back right away anyways. He said, oh, you'll be fine then. Luckily, there was a mechanic shop right outside the gates of Tom's gated neighborhood. So we brought it in there, screeching, and everyone staring at us, which was fun. We had 3 kids that were extremely tired, hadn't eaten yet. I said, keep the car for the night. I'll come back, pick it up tomorrow, just get it fixed, whatever it takes. Come to find out, there was a rock stuck between in the brake pads. I don't know if it was stuck in the caliper or the whatever you want to call it, but there was a rock in there making that nasty noise. So once he took that out, the noise went away. But he said the brakes were shot regardless and that I should get them replaced. So I said, all right, go ahead and do it. What did this cost me? New brakes in the front, $75. I think I paid $300 or $400 in the States back home to have the rear ones done. Here, $75. Most of that was parts. His labor was like $10. Insane. They probably took him an hour or two. So $10, he's making $5 an hour for labor on that, which is crazy to think about. Anywho, it's about a 15-minute walk total. I'm sweating balls. But it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. The wind is pretty decent to cool off the humidity a little bit. It's not snowing, so what can I complain about? Oh. Have you ever heard the phrase Mexican time? It's an apt saying. Basically means if somebody says it's going to be 10 minutes, it's probably going to be at least a half hour or an hour. Someone says I'll be right there, it means they'll be there in 20 minutes. If somebody says I'll be there tomorrow to do something, it'll probably be sometime later that week. It's just something you got to get accustomed to. In the States, I prided myself on being prompt, or early even. Shift starts at 10 o'clock, I'm there at 9:50. 9:59, you're late in my opinion. 9:50, you're on time, even though it's 10 o'clock. You get there at 10 o'clock, punching in. You're not starting work till 10:10. Difference in cultures. Not necessarily a bad thing or a negative thing, it's just something you gotta get used to. I got here and he said, 3 minutes, I'll be with you in 3 minutes. It's been anywhere from 5 to 10. It is what it is. I'm also only paying $75 to have my front brakes done. So the small delay in timing, even in sweltering heat, sweating, dripping sweat, is a small price to pay compared to $400 or $500 for the same thing I would have gotten in the States, albeit in an air-conditioned room, more than likely. we'll see how much we'll see how much longer I really have to wait before I get the keys and pay. Stay tuned. This is too good. Look at this. Come and get gas. And we're back in the Bourbon, baby. Nice little 15-minute walk. I waited probably 10, less than 15, 10 to 15 minutes when I was told 3. It is what it is. They did brakes, brake pads, and rotors on the front. $75, 5% for using my credit card. So it was like $78 and some change, which I don't think you can complain about in the least bit. Gave the guy I dealt with yesterday a small little tip as well, because he was just a nice dude. Was patient with me for not knowing the language. And I think that when you go to a different country and you don't know the language, people could be real dicks to you and just treat you like crap because you're in their country. You know, this is their territory. You're a visitor. And does it come off somewhat disrespectful to assume that they know English and that they're going to know what you're talking about? I would say so. I didn't assume he was going to know English or understand me. But he gave me the time of day. He was patient. He was a nice dude and took great care of me. It might have helped, more than likely, that he knew Tom, the guy that I've been hanging out with over here. Obviously, Tom showed up at the end to give us a ride back to our place, so we didn't have to walk with 3 kids at 7 o'clock at night. So maybe he gave me a better deal and treated me better because he knew that I knew somebody that he knew and didn't want to burn a bridge or get a bad reputation. So who knows? Obviously, I think anytime you know somebody, you're probably going to get better or treated a little bit better. But all is good. Car sounds great. Brakes are feeling good. No complaints. Viva la Mexico.
I hope you enjoyed watching me sweat my butt off. It was a hot one. Very grateful for good, honest mechanics down here that treated me so well. So shout out to the local Michelin mechanic shop here in Bucerias for taking great care of me. If you haven't already, go right ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to check out some more recent videos from our travel escapades, and we will see you all on the next one.